Jamal Murray, MPJ, they see Joker going off. And not only do they see Joker going off, what they do is, yo, we got to get involved in this. We can't just let this dude carry the entire scoring load. No.
Stop this, man. Stop this, bro. They don't have that experience, bro.
Keep saying experience, Ticket. Stop saying experience. Because there's plenty of teams that have won the NBA championship from being there the first time.
I guarantee damn well T.O. ass they win game 3.
You think that Miami?
You guarantee who's winning game 3?
He had Miami. He had Miami in 5, so he has Miami winning.
He got Miami winning the series, and he's got Miami winning the series solely off the strength of Joker being a quote unquote fraud. That's what he's got. That's what he has them on.
No, I'm showing you that he can't play the way that they're gonna make him play and beat you. He can't beat you 4 out of 7 games scoring big numbers. He can't do that. If his assist numbers is high, you're dead meat. But if he's scoring 40 every night and everybody else is in check, they're not winning that series. The only person that can go.
Just so you know, Ticket, Denver knows that too. And not only does Denver know that, they see when Joker gets going. Just as a ball player alone, I'm not just gonna let this dude. Especially.
So you think Denver win a game 3?
I'm not gonna. I got Denver winning the series. Forget Denver.
I know. Do you think they win a game 3?
I think they win the series. How about that?
Do you think they win game 3?
I'm going. Yes, I do think that they win game.
Man, y'all crazy as hell.
But again, Jamal Murray, MPJ, they see Joker going off, and not only do they see Joker going off, what they do is, yo, we got to get involved in this. We can't just let this dude carry the entire scoring load.
Stop this, man. Stop this, bro. They don't have that experience, bro.
Keep saying experience, Ticket. Stop saying experience. Because there's plenty of teams that have won the NBA championship from being there the first time. Stop saying that. That's not true.
How many open threes you see Michael Porter break?
Plenty of NBA champions that have been
we talked about it already. MPJ's not shooting well. He's not shooting well.
Hold on. So right now,
that doesn't mean that he's not going to start. That doesn't mean that's going to go on the whole series. That doesn't mean that.
He's at home, right? Chill. He's at home, and he's choking these open shots at home. I'm gonna tell you something, bro. That's choking, bro. That's folding under the finals pressure, bro. It's different when you at this level. That's why I told you. Duncan Robinson and dudes got NBA Finals experience. So you see him be able to go on the road, come in the game in the fourth quarter, hit big shots like that.
This is the same Duncan Robinson that they gave up on. This is the same Duncan Robinson that wasn't doing
it. It could just be shooting variants. I'm not gonna lie. It could just be shooting
variants. Guess what? Miami gonna shoot just as well at home too. Now, and put that in your pipe and smoke that.
You mean the same way that they shot well at home against the Knicks? Are you telling us that? They were terrible against the Knicks.
I'm telling you,
they were terrible. They were not only were they terrible.
They shot against the Knicks.
They were terrible against the Knicks at home. So this isn't like everything that we do on the road is just going to translate offensively to home. Not all of it. Not all of it.
You're gonna see. They're gonna win game 3, and all y'all gonna come in here talking different.
Oh, I agree with you that they're gonna win game 3.
Not you, Tone. I'm talking about your partner in crime, McGruff Grill Town.
I hate that name. I'm gonna come up with a name for you. Don't you worry about that. I'm gonna come up with a name for you.
Lick it. Hey, chat. Help chill out. Find a name for Ticket.
I'm gonna come up with a name for Ticket.
Lick it.
Why you keep saying that we're not telling the truth? Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the thing that needs to be understood. Okay, so when you're talking about a lie, that means that you are intentionally trying to deceive somebody. That's not what I'm trying to do. I might have my facts screwed up sometime and need to be straightened out. However, intentionally trying to deceive someone is a lie. So when you say that we're not telling the truth, that's not true.
I got a question for you, bro. Is Michael Porter Jr. crumbling under the NBA Finals pressure so far?
I don't think he's crumbling. I just don't think he's shooting. I don't think he's shooting that well. I don't think he's crumbling.
Man.
Well, hold on, Ticket. By that logic, is Jimmy Butler crumbling under the finals because he's not shooting any better?
Hold on. No, and here's why.
Why?
What did he do in the fourth quarter last night when it was money time?
Yeah, 8 points.
Thank you. Close the game. When he needed a big shot, he made it.
Saying he closed the game, but he didn't close the game.
He set the table. They got him to that point, and he closed the deal.
He didn't set the table.
He did set the table. Cut it out. He had 9 assists. He led the game. So, anyways, back to what I was saying.
Not in the fourth quarter.
Hold on. But he closed it with his offense in the fourth quarter. But let me say this:
the offense was going on a run without Jimmy.
Let me say this: no, it wasn't, bro.
Yes, they were.
At the end of the game, Spo put him back in because that's what stars supposed to do. They're supposed to close the deal.
They started that run before Jimmy got there,
and he closed the deal.
And Jimmy, yes. Don't say Jimmy started it.
Bro, just say you hate Jimmy.
Continued it.
Just say that.
No, you just got to get your facts
just
right.
Just say it in your deep, dark
your
heart that you hate
right.
Jimmy Butler, boy.
Just get your
say
facts right. Jimmy didn't start that wrong.
Dub, do you hate Jimmy Butler, Dub?
Yes, he do.
Jimmy's my favorite player.
Dub, do you hate Jimmy Butler?
Jimmy's my favorite player.
Do you hate Jimmy Butler?
How can I hate my favorite player?
Hey,
I just wanted you to say it.
Hey, these boys said, hold on. These boys said it was no way. It was not Dub. They said it was no way that these dudes could beat Denver. They went in Denver, took Denver's strongest blow, went down 15, and still walked them down and went on a 25-point run and beat them dudes in their own house in game 2. Now you go to game 3, and Grilltown is over here capping. Michael Porter Jr., he's seeing stars. And after game 3, when he shoot bad again, then Chilltown.
If you want to have a conversation after 3 games, because half the series is almost over at that point, then we can have a conversation.
He's the guy. Hold on,
but the first 2 games,
he's the guy I don't trust. Chill. Out of all them dudes on Denver, he's the one guy I don't trust in the moments, bro. He's a good player, but I don't trust him in these big moments, bro. And he's been folding. He's been getting wide open shots, missing them. And Lowe been telling all these dudes he trolling. No, that's not trolling. That's crumbling under the NBA Finals pressure, bro. You either gonna knock him down or you ain't. Which one you gonna do?
And you're only counting the fourth quarter, correct?
Well, who?
With Jimmy Butler.
Well, I asked you because you said MPJ's folding under the pressure, and I said, well, what about Jimmy Butler? And you're saying, well, the fourth quarter.
He's playing
the fourth quarter because he went 3 for 5 and you minus 2, plus minus, but. In the third quarter, he went 0 for 5. Did he crumble under the pressure in the third quarter?
That sounds good, Fluent. That sounds good, but Fluent, you know, sir, you being Fluent, you know, and I know there's 2 sides of the basketball, baby. And you know what I know. And you said this before. Don't make me rewind the tape on you because I watch your show all the time on Thursdays and on here. I listen to you every day. I study you like a book, boy. So like I said, you will come in here and say that you don't just simply predicate a person playing a good game based off of one end of the floor. So, and Jimmy was playing elite level defense on Murray last night, and nobody gave him credit for that. Nobody's in here saying, bro, he played great defense on Murray. Murray been out here dropping 30.
I just want you to be consistent. That's all.
He was. Tell me, I am. He was playing great D. The man was.
And I did bring it up. I did bring up Jamal Murray being an unwilling passer. It wasn't just the fact that Jimmy Butler was jumping him; they all jumped him.
No, but Jimmy got on him.
Yes, he did. Yes, 100%. Jimmy did get on him. However, they did, as a unit, make him an unwilling passer. Understand what the difference is, which throws him off rhythm.
Man, y'all some haters, bro. Come see me after game 3, sucker.
Yeah, I'll see you after game 3, sucker.
I promise you this. I promise you. You can come on here and apologize in front of all these people.
Mm-hmm. I'll be ready.
It's the player choice way. Yeah, them boys don't get it started. The player choice way. You're the player choice way. Come and switch lanes into the player choice way.